If you remember, Meghan Markle recently claimed, of course, that she and her husband, Prince Harry, who she described as a handsome fox. Yes, he's a fox, he's adorable, nobody loves me more than Harry, etc. Well, they were going through their honeymoon period because apparently this was the first time that they've been able to take the foot off the gas and reevaluate themselves. You know, they'd gone into everything from being members of the British monarchy to having two children, and then suddenly they found time for themselves. Seems to be going well because clearly when she mentioned this, Harry had decided to skip, of course, the 6th birthday for his eldest child, Archie, and now he's zipped off to China. So yeah, the honeymoon period, some might suggest, is going well. Or is it? According to sources, things are going less than stellar behind the scenes. Let me explain. Morning, chums, lovely to see you. Thank you so much. We're in the very heart of Parliament today. Nice to have your company. As you can see, a little bit misty over there, but the flag's up at least, so there's a bonus, yes. And Parliament, as I say, is a wonderful building if you get a chance to come and have a look, if you are in London. Everything's gone on in there, and that is true history, isn't it? When you think so many decisions about life have been made in that one building and what's going to happen, and more importantly, how they affect all of us, and literally they reverberate around the world. Incredible. If you've never been on the House of Parliament tour, do go if you get the chance. It's a wonderful opportunity to sort of see exactly what truly goes on and really actually where all your money goes. You'd be amazed at how much is subsidised. The same thing could be said, of course, for Harry and Meghan behind the scenes. Things are not going well. They can paint their picture all they want. Meghan can sit there sans makeup with her friend Jamie Kern Lima or whatever, claiming they've got no slap on, and then just talking about it's not happened yet. No, it's not going to happen yet either. I love these stupid therapy phrases, don't you? All of these things like, you know, it's like musical notes that you just put in one or the right order and eventually you play the right tune. Who comes up with this claptrap? I mean, it's just rubbish. Real life is truly this. You see, the problem behind the scenes, let me tell you, is very difficult really for Harry because it's one that he's never really encountered before. And it is regarding money. You know, Harry is not a bottomless pit. He's not a billionaire that perhaps Meghan Markle, some might suggest, thought he could be when she married him way back 7 years ago. You see, Harry played fast and loose with his power and his prestige, and really that was part and parcel of the problem. The one person that had the power after the Queen, really, some might say, would be His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William. He is going to be the next superpower, if you like, in the era of the monarchy. And that's not decrying, of course, His Majesty the King, King Charles, but it's just by default, isn't it? It always reminds me of Queen Victoria and Edward VII. You know, he didn't get a long time to shine simply because of the length of reign that she had. And that is literally history repeating itself. You see, behind the scenes, though, what's interesting is that Meghan and Harry are becoming fractious with each other. And it's got to the, as ever, we have to say, allegedly, sort of blame game situation. You know, Harry has spent a lot of money on a lot of Meghan's flights of fancy. You know, Netflix didn't put too much money into As Ever. With a crew of 80 people, you can't afford to do that. Nothing is working. The podcasts aren't working, the Instagram's not working, people are not buying the products, and also the PR truly is not working. So as we now know, they've decided to invest by bringing in a bigger retinue of people around them to sort of try and put them all back on track. The problem is, it is Harry and Meghan. They are their own worst enemies. But according to a source, it starts off with slight sniping and, you know, they're both very sort of careful not to offend, but really they're ready to sort of explode because obviously Harry was told this idea, and remember, he's got no business acumen at all. He's never run anything, neither has Meghan. They just thought by sort of copy and paste thing like Gwyneth Paltrow that things were going to just go sailing through the roof and everything was going to be hunky-dory. Found out differently. And now, as I say, according to sources, well, things are fractious, with Harry many of the time retreating off to his own study to work out the next plan of how they're going to salvage themselves and hopefully bringing home the bacon by zipping off to China. Meanwhile, Meghan is dragging some child down to a mysterious beehive with no bees and her feet fully exposed. Now, who does that? Neil Sean, Parliament, London.